welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Just popped up to the plot quite early this morning and just brought us a few bits, but I'm gonna do a quick plot tour, or tour of the plots again. So I've done one back in March, and now obviously I'll give you another an update of what we've done since the last one, but obviously if you do watch the other videos, you'll know what's been going on. So, on the top plot, which, to be honest, we have spent the most time on. So, obviously last month we will be building the new raised beds at the front. Obviously finishing off this front area, which we've all dug over, and ready for whatever's going to go in this part here. Obviously we've got the chives growing along nicely. Obviously the ones I did dig up there and put a plant in, obviously they would take a little while to establish. And obviously we've been building the new steps as well here. We have obviously spaces for cucumbers and climbing plants to grow up the trellises. Obviously these beds will be primarily for squashes, cucumbers, probably corn as well. Also we have our garlic, which is doing okay. It's starting to bulk out a bit now, to be honest. And we've got the onions, which seem to have survived the leaf miner, the allium leaf miner. Obviously, still work in progress because I've still got to weed that bed, but the onions look alright in there. Obviously, the front flower bed, which is not much going on. Obviously, we did sow some wildflower seeds in the previous video, but I haven't seen anything pop up yet, apart from this bloody bindweed. But yeah, the bindweed has started to return, so we've got to keep on top of that. Obviously, I think probably it was partially built in the last monthly update, but obviously we built the trough area. Obviously, you've got your strawberries growing on the top. My carrots, which I need to uncover really. I stuck it over because of the poor Mr. Carrot broken. Stuck this over because to keep the moisture and the frost off at bay. But now the weather is changing. Should be alright. So yeah, the carrots coming along nicely. Also I'll give them a bit of water later. And then we've got our spring onions. Then the main sweet corn bed. So this is one that's well protected in the caged area, because obviously Mr. Badger, who lives up there behind the Polytunnel, does like a bit of sweet corn. So if you don't protect it, you're going to lose it. So yeah, so we built obviously all the enclosure out the old dog crates, ready for that. Obviously we've got another cucumber growing area as well. I'm also going to plant more cucumbers along the edge here, so they can use that fence line as well. We have obviously the potato beds, obviously, which I have been kept on covering over because of the frosts, but I believe the majority of the risk of frost has now passed. So as you can see the potatoes are coming up. And that one, this is the other potato bed, which are all coming up as well. And we obviously built the nice little pond area as well, so that's on its own separate video as well. So if you want to check that out, I'll try and link it below. So yeah, so we've obviously got the solar fountain, got the nice little lily coming up there as well. The water's actually pretty clear as well, but we've got quite a lot of oxygenating plants in there as well. Have not seen any wildlife as of yet, but I might need some more like surface cover plants and that. And obviously then we planted up with some like rocky alpines as well, which I still need to plant some more, and I need to finish off that back liner just to lower it down so you don't see that liner edge. Obviously the messy back part, still messy, so don't go for me, but obviously that is a work in progress. Obviously that's going to still take quite a lot of tip runs, and obviously I'll try and recycle as much wood as I can, but most of it will probably be incinerated, along with all the bindweed roots that I've managed to hook out just from that one bed over there. We have obviously the fruiting area, which is new. Obviously we've got the raspberries in here. See, some that I've dug up from the previous plot, one down there, and then obviously some we've ordered from Thompson Morgan. I'm not 100% sure that, well, they're still okay. It's just a matter of if they're going to survive or not. But raspberries are quite robust, so they should kick back into life. See the Montana's coming out, lovely, nice. See? So that'll grow up all the way along. Obviously we've got our little seating area, it's not changed. We've got the Braeburn apple tree, which we planted in a couple of days ago, so I won't expect to see any signs of life for a little while. And then we've got the little cherry tree as well. Again, blackberries. So obviously this area's still got to establish. We then obviously built the little fence line. One, just a little barrier, and two, a bit for privacy when you're sitting there as well. And I might continue that all the way along at a later stage, but I just need to get more cane sticks and stakes. The greenhouse, so it needs a little bit of water, but obviously not much is going on in here just yet. Obviously you've got the tomatoes, bits and bobs. Obviously I will be making a video today as well for a mass sowing session, so be sure to check that out once that's out as well. But yeah, that is the top plot. So we'll head down to the other one. So down at the first plot, so not much has changed, to be honest. Obviously you've got the front flower bed, got the strawberry and sweet pea structures. But obviously now the weather's kicked in a little bit more, they are looking a bit more healthier. Obviously the lack of rain as well is obviously making the ground a bit dry and crackly, so got to give it good water. Obviously made a start of cutting down the old daffs so they don't go to seed, but obviously this plot is kind of the next on my list now, just to get it ready. Obviously we've only got kind of the three main beds here. These two obviously covered, which won't take too much to just rip off and rotate over and get that ready. And then obviously I need to kind of weed over around these bits, and then that became ready for the kind of more flowers and squashes and that when I grow. Obviously I need to dig over this bed. Obviously I left these dead nettles for the bees and that, and then I'll dig that all over, and then that'll be ready for something. Obviously brought some compost for the next video for the sowing session. Obviously the apple trees and coming out in blossom now, so it looks like I should have quite a lot of apples. Again, this section needs some serious work on there as well. So over the next couple of weeks, my main focus, because I do have like a week off work, so I will be focusing on that. So the polytunnel we'll get back to. Obviously the back area again is kind of just a no man's zone. Not much can grow here, but obviously the plan is to turn this into a fruit area with raspberries and that. So obviously all these plants will be moved up to the top, up there, and then we can convert this over, hopefully. And obviously you've got the massive comfrey that's come up, and that as well, and this sticky weed. If it's not bindweed, it's sticky weed. Gets everywhere. Right, I haven't been in here for a good 4 days, so I don't know what it's like. Hopefully it's not too bad. So obviously the sweet peas, which in the next video I will be sowing more into them as well, but I might plant these ones out and then sow a new batch. Sunflowers looking quite healthy. These are the pro white cut ones, So they should be quite nice. I'm glad these ones have actually done pretty well actually, because some others planted at the same time, I don't know if they're just a different variety, but they don't look as healthy and big. Sweet corn is doing quite well. I might have to, I'll open up another one. Oh, well, I'll open up these little trays and see what the root system's like. So I might have to put them into bigger pots, because it's a bit touch and go with the frost at the moment, so I might not plant them directly out yet. Again, these are the sweet pea sunflowers that got sown by mistake, which again, I think the frost got a bit cold in here at one point, so they got a little bit damaged. Again, more sunflowers. So what I might just put all these ones up and then reuse these cell trays for the sweet corn that I'm going to sow. Again, got more sweet corn here as well. Obviously we do have some non-germination, and then we got more sweet corn in here. But the idea is we get this all area cleared, and then in my next video I will be doing a mass sowing, and I'll show you what I'm sowing, and then I'll show you the progress on that. But yeah, that is the tour of the plots for now, but I'll do another one in another few weeks time in May, and then it'll kind of give you an idea of the progress that has been happening. But thank you very much for watching. I know it's a short one, but it's just a quick update of the plots. But I will be back with the sowing video next. Thank you very much for watching.